Bowie and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but...
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Oh, good move. Still fighting for more. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And the talented young man took over as a full-time starter week 6 of last season, showed a ton of promise as a rookie, despite having minimal help around him. His talent and potential, vast. I expect him to have a huge second year in the NFL.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's May. Gets this complete to Butte. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First down, Patriots.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
When you look at this defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
They'll run. Here's Deval Achane. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Diggs going in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. A give for Stevenson, running right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, May with it. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air, May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots! Ramondre Stevenson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for HN. 23 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Tua going to throw.
36-yard line.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
16.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Throwing here is May. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. To throw, it's May. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
He finds Douglas complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins offense heading back out. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they're going deep for Hill. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15. 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Tua sets up to pass it. Goes in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Now Tua. Out route to Hill, complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Tyreek Hill's got another one.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Anthony Jennings. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And bulldozing his way through. And then it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Here's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
32. And the Patriot first down.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 40 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. May. Eluding the pressure right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
A gain of 9
We have so many different terms for third down, third and short, third and long, third and manageable. How about third and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. May now off the bootleg. That'll be complete to Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Stevenson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Borregales now for the extra point. got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And off to H.M. to begin the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. H.M. here, they stay on the ground. And he'll work this one out to about the 38.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break down the team.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
46-yard line.
Here's Tua. Wright's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he will take it in. That Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, May. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
In formation for the Patriots.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's Hill, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the gun, it's Tua. And Waller taking it in over the middle. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
2nd down and 4. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Bears. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Lions are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers at home to take on Washington. And this is Jordan Love. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The Packers are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the LA Rams. And it's Puka Nacua. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Rams, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, so they lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
Tua going to throw. They complete it to Hill. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
Go ahead. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big jump in the previous play. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run straight ahead with H.M. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his... The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. They hopefully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best. Part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Wright, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. One carry, one touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Patriots 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. We'll get this to about the 38.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Easy cross midfield for the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd
down and a yard. Again, it's Achane. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win, and the defense is coming.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
20. First down, New England.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Fighting through, he's got space. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. To the right side, this is Stevenson. To about the 26 here.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Final minute now of the third quarter. On the counter, Gibson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing here is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. This offense so far on third down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll give this to Achane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the handoff, it's Achane. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Looking to put a drive together. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. They'll throw with May. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll get him down to the 47 here. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's May. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Well, the Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. Tua. And it is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A run now from Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Tua. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Hey, get set. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. Well, he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. That's about as tough as they cover your drive when you try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be heading towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead is up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Patriots now down by 2 touchdowns, 2:19 to play. And the missed field goal, that was big. That keeps them within 2 scores, and they've got it 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Here comes 2nd down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. May. This one left side caught by Gibson. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To the air, May. And his throw here is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play. That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down. Here's May. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And the Patriot 1st down.
Play action. May. And they say it's caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
2nd and 6.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Third and 5.
Ready, shot.
To throw is Tua. Hard throw, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Checking this down to Stevenson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now back to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot, and they'll separate the receiver from the ball.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw for it with May. He gets this complete to Diggs. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
It's a turnover.
Down to an Eagles Tua, and that should just about do it.
All right.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Dolphins, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.